All right, let's kick things off. The holiday break is almost here, but the league is absolutely buzzing. It feels like playoff hockey already, even though it's just December. These standings couldn't get any tighter if they tried.
Honestly, it's wild to see so many teams separated by just a couple points. Every night, the whole playoff picture seems to shuffle again. Colorado's got that insane 2-5, 2-7 record, but even squads like Montreal are making noise for a wildcard spot.
Yeah, Montreal hanging around is one of the best under-the-radar stories. And then you've got Minnesota, who are just shredding right now. The games all feel huge, like no one can afford to take a night off.
It's making for must-watch hockey for sure. Even today's slate 9 games, and there's no such thing as an easy opponent. I love that you can't really pencil anyone in for a win right now.
And with that, maybe we should rewind a bit, because if Saturday taught us anything, it's that chaos is the theme this season. So yesterday was pure NHL madness. 13 games, and it felt like each one had a headline. Rookie Jacob Fowler, for example, what a debut with that 31-save shutout for Montreal.
That was special. And poor Pittsburgh 8 straight losses now. The Pens are in a real slump, while Montreal's quietly climbing. Lane Hudson hitting 100 career points so fast is wild for a defenseman too.
It's almost like every game had a history-making moment. Detroit, for instance, just steamrolled their opponent. Then you have Nashville over Toronto. And Stamkos hitting a milestone he just keeps adding to his legacy.
And don't forget Minnesota's win streak. Matt Boldy bagged a couple more goals. He's at 22 now. They're feeling unstoppable heading into the Colorado matchup tonight. Oh, and how about Carolina blowing another big lead? Some things never change.
It's those swings that make the NHL so unpredictable. Speaking of unpredictability, let's get into all these injury updates because they're shaking up the race even more. The injury list is out of control lately. Every team's feeling it. But there's some good news. Jack Hughes is finally back for the Devils tonight after that brutal finger injury.
Devils fans must be relieved. Hughes changes everything for that offense. But it's rough out there, JT. Miller's now week to week for the Rangers, and Frank Nazar's out for Chicago after taking a puck to the face. That's gotta hurt, literally and lineup-wise.
Vegas is also reeling no Shea Theodore and Jack Eichel out with illness. They didn't even make the trip. And Washington's still missing Ryan Leonard, though he's making progress.
Injuries really do become the X factor at this point in the season. Teams that manage to dodge the injury bug over the next few months will have a huge leg up, especially with the playoff race this tight.
Absolutely, it's survival of the fittest right now. While we're on what's working and what's not, let's talk streaks and standout players lighting up the league. Let's talk about the teams catching fire. Minnesota's win streak is up to 7, and they might just make it 8 if they take down Colorado tonight. Boldy's scoring touch and Wallstedt's goaltending have been unreal.
Minnesota's become must-watch TV, but Colorado's been just as dominant, 25 wins already, and McKinnon's tied with McDavid atop the scoring charts. It's almost like those two are in their own competition within the league.
Can we talk about Matt Boldy for a second? 22 goals already, he's on a tear. And among defensemen, Werenski and Makar are putting up crazy numbers too. It's like every position has someone raising the bar.
Meanwhile, poor Pittsburgh can't buy a win. 8 straight losses, and you really feel for Crosby he just doesn't have enough help this year. But the flip side is Montreal, with Fowler stepping up, and Detroit maybe leading the Atlantic? Didn't see that coming.
That's what makes these matchups today so spicy, so many teams in weird spots. Speaking of, let's dive into the day's slate and toss around some picks. 9 games on tap, no shortage of drama. Washington at Detroit gets things going early. The Caps are pushing, but Detroit's been awesome at home. What's your read?
Detroit at home is tough to bet against, but Washington's desperate for points. Honestly, though, my eyes are glued to Colorado at Minnesota later. That's got playoff preview written all over it. I'm tempted to call an upset for the Wild.
I feel you. Minnesota's got momentum, but Colorado's been a juggernaut. I'll lean Avs, but I wouldn't be shocked if the Wild ride the home crowd. And then you've got Montreal at Pittsburgh. Can the Pens finally snap this nasty skid?
You'd hope so for their sake, but Fowler's just rolling in net for Montreal. I think the Habs keep it going. Plus, don't sleep on the Hughes effect tonight for New Jersey. His return could be the spark they need against Buffalo.
So, quick picks. Wild over Avs in a thriller. Devils win with Hughes back. Oilers and Vegas go to a shootout, but Edmonton squeaks by. Should be a fun night all around. Before we wrap, I just want to say this holiday stretch always brings the best drama. Tight races, new faces like Fowler and Hudson making an impact, and superstars gearing up for the second half. The Olympics coming up only adds to the excitement.
Seriously, the mix of established stars and breakout talent is making every night unpredictable. I'm pumped to see who keeps it rolling after the break, and which teams get healthy in time for the playoff push.
Nothing beats NHL hockey around the holidays. Fans are fired up, players are leaving it all out there, and honestly, the next few months are going to be epic.
Agreed. And hey, if you're celebrating, Merry Christmas. Enjoy the games, soak in the chaos, and let us know who you think is lifting the cup come June. We'll be back breaking it all down next time.